Welcome to PhD with Women on It, Hack the Future. My name is Beata Young, and today's PhD Positivity Hack delivered number 100 special episode. We are joined by Women Techmakers Ambassadors, Rosemarie Garcia, Naira Hashem, Darinka Burovska, and unfortunately, Madonna Wambua couldn't join us, but we wish you speedy recovery. Topic of today's discussion, Women Techmakers Ambassadors, Dare to Be. We're going to talk about how to dare to be, and episodes 100 starts here. Let me remind you, this is a grassroots community that focuses on women on IT, an inclusive forum of women in technology, startups, and female leaders who are supported by men as well. And I bring heart to that hustle because empathy is my motto. And empathy is critical when you are daring to be. Let me mention some famous people, famous role models happening and achieving great achievements this week. Congratulations to GLMX Chief Administrative Officer and General Counsel Lauren Carroll for winning the Legal Compliance Professional of the Year in the Women in Technology and Data Awards. Applause and good luck to Sunitra Utra for being one of the finalists in EWOW 2023 Technology Leadership Award, which celebrates women who are making a difference in technology. Kudos to Endpoint CEO Chantal Bryan for winning the Universal Women's Network's Women of Inspiration Mentorship Award. And when we are talking about inspiration, what better way to talk than talk about amazing Women Techmakers Ambassadors? In today's fast-paced and ever-changing world, the tech industry is one of the most exciting and dynamic sectors to be in. However, it can also be incredibly challenging, especially for those who don't fit the traditional mold. It's important to encourage women to break down barriers, challenge the status quo, and pursue their goals with confidence and resilience. For our 100th episode, we have brought together three women techmakers ambassadors who have made a significant impact in their communities through their expertise, dedication, and perseverance. Through their personal stories and experiences, they inspire others to dare to be and pursue their dreams with courage and determination. Rosemarie Garcia is a member of GDG Barcelona and Venezolanas in tech. She has a postgraduate degree in international trade. Naira Hashem, our double guest on PhD, she's already joined us twice, this year, a couple of episodes ago, is a developer at the Ministry of Justice in Yemen and works as a freelance mobile app developer and UX designer. Darinka Burovska is a product discovery and product management coach and an advocate for diversity and women empowerment. Our 100th episode is not only a celebration, but also a way to discover how to dare to be different in the world of let's see. Let's start with a simple question, and I think the most exciting question for our dear guest, Darinka, let's start with you. Where in the world are you today joining us from?
Hello, everyone from Tokyo. So tuning in Tokyo just reached a few hours ago, and it's a pleasure to join the Dare to Be exactly from this amazing place.
Darinka, you're quite a digital nomad. Where are you from originally?
Originally, I'm from Macedonia, a lovely country in Eastern Europe, but I live in Germany, in Berlin. And in the past 6 months, I've been traveling in Asia in 11 different countries. And Japan is my last stop. So I'll be back to Germany after here.
Well, exciting. And let's go to another Oriental location. Naira, where are you calling us from today?
Hi, everyone. I'm really thrilled to be here with you all. I am from Aden, Yemen, Republic of Yemen. I don't know if you are knowing this place, but we are in Asia, southern of Saudi Arabia. If you are knowing Saudi Arabia, and I am from Aden.
What time is it in Aden at the moment?
It's 7:10. It's like 7 p.m.
7 p.m. And what time is
Yeah.
it with you, Darinka?
1 a.m. So yeah, I'm the
Um, really appreciate joining us so late. We lost Rosemarie for a moment. I hope she's gonna be able to join us in a second. Here is Rosemarie. Rosemarie, we started with a simple question. I hope you are able to follow. The question is, where are you joining us from today? Can you hear us?
I'm sorry, can you please repeat the question?
The question is, where are you calling us from today? I think we lost connection with Rosemarie, so I'm sorry about that. Anyway, let's move on to the questions that were duly prepared by lovely Jamil. I hope you're watching us, and if any of you audience have any questions you would like to ask our lovely guest today, please do not hesitate to ask. That's your opportunity if you want to dare to be.
Hello,
Now,
perfect. Yeah,
here
I'm
we are.
calling.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. It's like internet is like working like with delay. But from Mataró,
Rosemarie, we
Barcelona, Spain.
unfortunately we cannot hear. Well, I can hear you partially that you are calling from Barcelona. Barcelona. This is what I am guessing today. I hope your internet will be back. I know the struggle. It's real. Anyway, let's
I,
start with Naira.
yeah.
Our questions, as I mentioned, that were prepared by our lovely Jamil. How do you deal with self-doubt or when you're feeling less confident?
Well, I really thought about answering this question. Sometimes it's just like that. Let it be. I mean, like I'm letting me be less confident. I'm not fighting it back. But most of the times, I remind myself of the things that I have already done and the things that I'm going to do. I mean, like being less confident is like hearing what people are trying to say about you and make you feel, but it's not real you. It's not you. They just like see your negative points and make you focus on them. But you have a lot of positive things in your life and in your mind and what you do in your life. So this is what I'm trying to do to myself so I can be more confident. The third thing that I really do sometimes is like watching videos on YouTube or hearing some podcasts that talking about how to be more confident. I feel like this is make me more positive again and confident again because the podcasts and the videos makes you see things that you really don't see in yourself. So I guess this is the three things that I do.
Excellent. What about you, Darinka? What is your secret sauce to keep confidence?
Uh, so I also thought about this question a lot, and I was trying to find a hack or something that say, yeah, you do this and you're immediately confident, but I haven't found that yet. So I think finding this confidence and feeling so undoubtedly good in yourself is a process. It's something that everyone has to work on to reach this level, and it's working a lot of yourself, or finding your real authentic self, find what makes you happy, find what you really want to do, find what drives you, what makes you passionate, what makes you really really want to do something. And once you reach this level of ultimate inner peace, or feeling better about yourself over time, more and more, that's how you will reach this ultimate level of confidence, and that's how all the self-doubts you have, they will slowly start to disappear, because you will feel so good about yourself. You will be so passionate about things you do, about your career, about your hobbies, about people you hang around, and that this whole inner alignment you will reach, that's when you will be really feeling good about yourself, and that's when your confidence will skyrocket, and then when you will really do things brave and apologetically yourself, and just grabbing things and doing things fully with confidence. So unfortunately, not just a simple hack, but a process.
That's definitely a process, and we are hopeful that this process will be kind to Rosemarie, who finally joined us again, changed the room to get a better connectivity. So, Rosemarie, we were just talking about confidence. What is your secret sauce to keep confident? Unfortunately, it's not quite working for
For
Rosemarie
myself
today.
to
I'm
get
not sure what is happening, Rosemarie. Hopefully, we will be able to
like
have you
piece
later on
of
in the studio.
myself.
Now, anyway, let's move on to next question. As I said, prepared by Jamil. Fill in the blanks. Dare to be blah blah in a word full of blah blah. What's the blah blah for Darinka? Dare to be.
For me, the blank would be there to be authentic and unique in the world full of judgment, standards, and stereotypes.
Excellent. What about you, Naira?
Okay, it's something really strange, but I'm daring to be the hope in a world of filled of sadness, and like there is a lot of struggles happening, especially in my country. So it was like trying to be the hope for girls and men too. I mean, like the people here, to feel like there is always a chance.
Mm. Oh, absolutely. I can relate to that, especially now because I am just in the middle of my travels to see my mom, and this is
Oh,
another great opportunity to be grateful because I would like to be really grateful to not only all the women who celebrated Women's History Month. Also, this month is Black History Month, so we are grateful to all the Black people in our
yeah,
history. As we know, they suffered a lot for us. But I am
yeah,
grateful also for those who somehow are forgotten right now. Because my mother ended up in hospital recently. I am grateful to all these workers who are working assiduously beyond pandemic, who are helping our relatives, who are helping to change the future of health, and
yeah,
definitely those who are working in technology in health tech are also those who are going to change the future for generations. Anyway,
yeah.
let's go into positivity because we are focusing on positivity hacks. When was the last time you tried something new? Naira, tell us.
Well, really, it's like it was like in March this year. I was joining a hackathon for the first time in my life. Really, it was a coincidence because I just applied like for fun. I wasn't sure that I'm going to be accepted. Really, I even like told my workmate that I'm going to apply. So it was like application for Teams. So I just like told him, how about applying? And I was like posting my name and his name, and we were like designing the prototype. It was like in the same day. So we were accepted, alhamdulillah, and went there, and we won the second place in Jordan, Amman. It was like traveling only for 2 days and coming back home with this prize. It was something awesome because we weren't so sure that we are going to win. We wanted to win for sure, but it was like the first time being in hackathon, the first time like being in this 30-hour race to code in a new application and to pass this challenge. So it was something awesome, really.
Fabulous. Congratulations. If I knew, I would mention it in our previous episodes, but that's something to mention. I hope that
you.
Rashlin, who's in production today, is taking note, and be alerted, Naira. Next week, we're going to mention your achievement. Now, Darinka, tell us about your new things, new routes, new paths.
For me, there were a lot of things in the past few months, but the last time, literally, when I tried something new was today, and I rode the Shinkansen bullet train, so from Kyoto to Tokyo, which uh, drives almost 400 kilometers in just 2 hours. So that's something new last time I tried. And also, I tried some dessert matcha strawberry paste, which is also something new I tried. So yeah, if you start the other things, we will need the hour, so I will stop here.
Fantastic. Well, as we say, we often mention that fact that we need to celebrate the small successes, no matter how small, because that is definitely making us feeling much better with ourselves, and forget about the self-doubt. And speaking about the fast trains, did you know that the first trains, I mean the tube station trains in London, were supposed to be lowered just because, according to engineers, they were afraid that women who would travel in these trains would faint because of the speed. So, as we can see, Darinka, did you faint?
No, I didn't faint. I didn't even feel the speed. It was a very pleasant journey. It was absolutely amazing.
Well, I wish I am going to one day try that. What about you, Naira? Would you like to try that fast train? Oh, Naira may not be hearing us right now, so that is another opportunity for you, Darinka, to answer. Next question. What do you dare to create this year?
So this year it's also a interesting year for me on a professional level. And as you mentioned, Bita, I'm a product discovery coach, and this year I'm trying to establish my project where I want to help companies to build better products by having a better, more focused, and more innovative discovery process. And this is on the trying to implement all the learnings I had in Asia in the last few months and blend it with all my learnings working in tech companies, in tech startups before. And I really want to give this authentic touch that I believe I gathered a different perspective, authentic perspective on finding opportunities and finding problems. And this is something on professional level that I'm trying to create. In this is let's say work in progress, because I'm brainstorming during this trip different ideas how this can be implemented in companies, and then I want to help as much as many as companies, as many more companies to learn to find better opportunities, better problems to solve, and to basically build better products.
Now, what about you, Naira? What do you dare to do this year?
Well, it's something about me. I'm trying to create a stronger me, a personality that no matter how struggles and bad words said, stay strong and try to keep up with the dreams and hopes that she believed and always wanted. Because sometimes when you are being in a community that's focusing in something else, like less being focused in creating and innovation, it feels like you are the only one who's trying. So I'm just like planning to be more stronger, more public speaker, just like trying to build myself. So this is my plan for this year.
Fantastic. Now we have lovely comment from Esmeralda Mary. Hi, ladies. Excited for tonight's PhD episode. Hashtag woman power. Indeed, woman power. And we are talking about power, not trying. Ladies, please remember, replace trying with daring. So, as we talked about daring, we have to mention also progress. As Naira mentioned, her doing public speaking, her going out of comfort zone, well, as daring to go out of comfort zone is definitely on the path of Darinka's discovery because she's traveling the world, traveling through Asia. Last month we spoke, you joined from Bali, now you're in Tokyo. So definitely that's something to expand your knowledge, something to learn new cultures, learn new perspective, gain new discoveries in your path. And that's very important in self development. Now, 30 years from now, where do you think you will be, Naira?
Well, 30 years from now is a long, is a long time, but I was like thinking, planning to be in a vacation in some beautiful island in this world.
What island are you dreaming to be in?
So sorry, I can't hear the question for this.
I was just asking what island would it be? What
Can
are
you
you
just type it?
dreaming to be?
Sorry, Beata, I can't hear the question.
We were just asking
Okay.
about what island would it be?
Well, it will be like any island in the sea. It's like Hawaii, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure
Oh,
if Hawaii is an island or is it sea. But it's like
it's
something that's full of trees and a beach and no cities. I mean, like an island, a pure island.
well, if you are dreaming about Ireland, I can definitely recommend you coming to Turks and Caicos. There is many islands
Okay.
around Turks and Caicos. I'm right
I will
now
note it.
in
I will write this down.
Providenciales. Yes,
I will
I
write
will
this
write
down.
it down and
Yeah.
definitely I will show you the route and show you around. So, Darinka can also vouch for some islands, exotic locations. Have you been to Hawaii, Darinka?
No, to Hawaii not yet, but it's definitely on my list.
Definitely on my list too. Now, we discussed the fact that you're a woman tech maker ambassadors, and it was quite interesting to talk to some of the ladies who were accepted to become women tech makers ambassadors. That's quite a prestigious role within the Google community. Now, I would like to ask you, ladies, how did you apply? Is it difficult or is it easy? What was the whole process, Darinka? Let's start with you.
So, when I applied for Women Tech Makers, I was in Bali, but another time. So in August, not this time. And I was having, because Bali is the island of open mind thinkers, of meditation, of feeling good about yourself and your inner peace. And I was really having this creative moment, let's say, or I was thinking, okay, what I really, really want to do, what is my passion, what is my cause, what I want to contribute to my society. And then I came across the application for Women Tech Makers, and then I was thinking to what should I write in the application. And I always want to support women. Woman empowerment is really one of my biggest passions, because I have had this journey, this transformation from really being daring to be who you really are, to be authentic and to bring something authentic to this world, in your professional environment, in your personal environment. So I really want to share this journey, or this passion I have for the self-development and self-growth with other women, or not only women, with other people, with other humans. And then driven by this thought, I put all this in my application, my beliefs, how I believe the community should grow, what are my how can I contribute, what is my main motivation, what is something that I really want to bring back, and just share honestly what do you want to support and how do you want to support the community in the application. And then if that is real and it is authentic, and if this passion for contributing to this community is really communicated, it's then I believe the application will stand out, and everyone can become an ambassador, and we can together shape and build this community and inspire more women to be brave and dare to be who they really are, and really together we can make an impact for this community.
Now let's go with Naira. Was it difficult? Was it easy to apply to become Woman Techmaker Ambassador?
Okay. First, the application of Women Techmaker Ambassador was in the, I guess, April, a year from now. It's like I saw it in Twitter, but before that, I was already doing courses in Flutter and learning people. I was posting online via blogs. I was like posting some videos from like 1 minute or less. This helped me to apply for this chance because to be a woman tech maker ambassador, you should participate in your community freely without thinking like you are doing this for money or so. So I will suggest for the people that wanted to be a woman tech maker, just like post the things that you know online, help people around you, do some free courses. I feel like being a woman tech maker helped me to participate in my community more, to feel like participating is something good to help your community with. So the application process was so easy for me. The answer was like in the May, the next month. So I'm just like happy to be in this. Yeah.
Excellent. And if you dare to be a Woman Tech Maker Ambassador, reach out to us, reach out to Darinka, Naira, or me,
Yeah.
or I'm sure Rosemarie is watching us if she's got better connectivity right now. And you can also become one as long as you are contributing to the community around you. And speaking about contribution to community, Darinka, I know that you've been very active this month, the Women's History Month. Tell us, what did you organize?
Okay, yes. So this March I was in Bali again, and on exactly on the International Women's Day of 8th of March, we organized International Women's Day celebrations. And because Bali is a very international community, especially tech community, entrepreneurial community, and women in tech community is very international. We had speakers from 4 different countries, of which some of them were in different continents, and we have over 60 participants, mostly women. And we had a lovely celebration. The topic of the event was exactly women empowerment, and the participants, the speakers, were all for entrepreneurial women entrepreneurs who have grown their own startups from basically zero to successful companies. And the best, or my favorite part of the event, was that they were sharing their real personal struggles, how they were dealing with the fear of breaking the comfort zone, with the imposter syndrome, how they were confident to go and close clients, to manage difficult situations, grow their team, how they manage their, let's say, authenticity or positivity, how they do all the different meditations. So it was a really special event for me, and it was my pleasure to be the organizer.
Absolutely. It's a pleasure also to see Jamil Navarroza, the author of today's questions, who is daring to be one of us one day, ladies. Well, let's welcome Jamil Navarroza. Congratulations on the 100th episode, PhD. You ladies are phenomenal. So are you, Jamil? We are hopeful one day you will be one of us Women Techmaker ambassadors. And speaking about Women Techmaker ambassadors, we know that there are some men in our community as well. We've seen some of them who are supporting us and want to be part of the movement because we cannot leave the problem of female participation or diversity just to 50% of the population. And speaking of men, if you woke up as a man for a day, what would you do, Darinka?
I was thinking about this question, and for me, I would do everything the same. We are all humans. We are all the same. So I would not do anything differently. It would be a same human life, let's say.
Oh, I believe that would be a beautiful man with a lovely lipstick, Darinka. Naira, what about you? What would you do if you were a man one day?
Actually, my answer is the same as Darinka. It's not like many changes that will happen because like women, I guess these years are the same as men. I mean, like the opportunities, the possibilities. I feel like maybe sometimes women take opportunities more than men. But the only thing I'm going to do is like riding a bike because I already ride a bicycle here. Not in the streets, of course, because it's not like in the community. It's not like a girl riding a bicycle is not cool. But I mean, like in the backyard, in my house, I'm riding it. But I will like, ride a bike, a motorbike, on the streets for one day.
That's amazing. So, Naira, just give us some perspective why you are not allowed to ride a bicycle as a female on the street.
I mean, like it's not the rules. I mean, like the country rules is not disallowing me, but the community is against that. I mean, like riding cars. It was like something not cool, but we did it. Yeah, I mean, like a lot of girls now riding cars because someone is starting it, and we all doing it now. It's okay, but the community is like mainly and doesn't allow you to ride a bike, walk like I don't know. It's like it's in their minds. I mean, so because of
Yeah,
that.
that's amazing story, Naira. I hope you one day feel the urge to go out of your yard and cycle across many streets in Yemen, because definitely it is very difficult to change the mindset. You can change
Yeah,
regulation all day long, but it takes time for people
yeah.
to change their mindset, their way of believing in certain things.
Yeah.
Now, if you had a warning label attached to you, what would it say, Naira?
Well, I'm going just to say one thing is like be conscious about your words, yeah, that you are going to say, because words are like hitting me. I feel I look strong, but hearing some words is really become in my mind. Um, I'm trying to pass this, but some people doesn't care about the words that they say. So I think like I'm going to post. Be careful about the words that you are going to say.
Excellent. What about you, Darinka? What would be the warning label for you?
For me, would be one label will say positive vibes only. Maybe very, very cliche, maybe, but I really mean it and I really believe it. So yeah, that would be it.
And since we are speaking about positive vibes only, PhD means positivity hack delivered. That's definitely one of the hacks delivered today. And we have a great comment and positive hack from IPOVIT. That would be personally my husband. If I woke up as a woman this morning, I wish I could have the energy and ability of all these fantastic women role models from around the world. Fabulous show. Thank you, Beata and Wanit PhD team. Indeed. And speaking of, since I've had this opportunity to go back to that question, if I was a man one day, I have to say that this is amazing what as a man you can do for women, because we can preach all day long as a woman to have more female rights, to have recognition, to have more female role models on covers of magazines. But if we say that ourselves, it doesn't have quite the same impact. So, one thing I would have to say is if you're a man today, you woke up, you heard us speaking, think about it this way. This is your opportunity to speak about all these female role models, to raise voice for other females, to raise voice for your colleagues, female colleagues, to raise voice for Black communities. This is your opportunity to change the ratio, make a positive change for communities, to bring more diversity into technology, especially because there is still too few females in technology, and especially with ChatGPT, with automation, with machine learning, we need more diversity to have less bias result. Now we have Olga Vasina commenting. We have to be quick because we have only 20 minutes till the end of our show. Delighted to see you reaching your century of PhDs, Beata. Magnificent panel today. Thank you, ladies. And one and all. Thank you, Olga, for your sweet comment. Now, what is your secret sauce to assertiveness, Naira?
Well, it's not like a secret sauce. It's like praying and preparation. I feel like if you are prepared, if you already have known what you are going to say or do, you are going to like make it perfect.
Exactly. We always strive
Yeah.
for perfection. However, it's also very important to remember about progress over perfection. Step
Yeah.
by step, small steps lead to big accomplishments. What about you, Darinka? What's your secret sauce for assertiveness?
For me is just be very honest, very respectful in the communication, and whatever you want to convey in your message, it should be the best thing for everyone involved in the conversation, or if it's whatever the situation is. And as long as you are honest and respectful, I think it cannot go wrong. And this is the secret sauce, my secret sauce for assertiveness.
Yeah.
Definitely being open, honest is so seems to be so easy. But if you dare to be open and honest, you will see completely different future. Now
Yeah.
we talked about more female role models. You ladies, as great female role models, Women Techmaker ambassadors, if you were on a magazine cover one day, what would it say? What would be the title of that magazine cover?
So
Let's
for
say,
me,
yes, Darinka.
it's very straightforward. It would be never stop exploring.
Excellent. Well, that's a globetrotter message. Never stop exploring. What about you, Naira? What would the cover say?
It will. Yeah. It will be just so simple. Be brave.
Be
Those
brave,
two words are like, yeah,
be brave, dare to be. Definitely.
yeah.
Now, as we are heading towards the end of our Dare to Be, our 100th episode, uh, and we are talking about courageous things we've done in our life. And let's go into maybe things we are scared of, or things that are kind of our dreams. And if nobody was watching, what would you like to do, Darinka?
So I have similar answer like with the question with if I'm a man one day. So for me, if when you're true to yourself and you're real authentic, whatever you do it with other people or with yourself alone, should not matter, should be the same. So that's why for me it would not make a difference if I'm alone with other people. I would be true, authentic, and I would do the same things. So yeah, there would be no such thing as doing alone.
Well, bravo to you, Darinka. You definitely are trailblazing for many females who want to explore the possibilities are and want to be courageous. What about you, Naira? Do you wish you could cycle through the streets of Yemen, or is there something else that, if nobody was watching, you would like to do?
Well, I love a lot of things. I love doing yoga. I love dancing. I love singing. I'm actually doing it when I am alone, actually, um, because those things are like my hobbies. But I can't do them anywhere outside this house. Actually, if you are going to talk about fear, I already sing in a stage. My voice is not cool, but I was like I wanted to do it. So I was there announcing a cookbook that I already made in our country recipes. So I told the presenter that I want to sing. He said like, okay, go ahead. So I just like sing a small song about like Elvis Presley. It was like I can't help but falling in love with you. So this is the thing that I did. And my voice is not cool, but I did it because I want to do it.
Well, it's your opportunity now, Naira.
They want me to sing it again. My
Please
voice is not cool.
go for it.
Okay, I'm going to do it just like a little bit. Like it started with like a wise man say, only fool rush in, but I can't help falling in
Falling in
love
love with
with
you.
you.
Yeah, bravo.
Thank
There
you.
you go.
That's
Everybody's
impressive.
watching, and Naira dared to sing even though she would never do it in public. That's the spirit, ladies and gentlemen. And now we can definitely relate to Eleanor Roosevelt's quote: "Do one thing that every day that scares you." Naira just did that. But if you bring us a story, a scary story, and share
I
your
already
own
did.
perspective. Yes, you already did. I know, I know. What about you, Darinka? What is the one thing that scared you in your past? And can you share that experience with us?
Yes, of course. I had multiple stories to share, so it was hard to prioritize. But I chose a recent story from last summer. So I was afraid of heights, and every time where we had to climb somewhere high, or a situation where we need to with my friends or with whoever I am something on high heights, I was afraid, and I really did not like this feeling of being constrained, of fear of something. So I decided I need to break this. So last summer I do a free fall from 4,000 meters,
Wow.
and so basically I was flying through the literally above the clouds through free fall, and then with a landing with parachute. And after that I really felt this free fear released, and now I have no fear of heights. I can climb the
Cool.
towers, all the Tokyo Tower, and all the towers in Asia. So yeah, that was the story I chose for today.
Amazing.
Bita, we don't hear you.
Yeah,
That's
your
quite an
voice is
amazing
not.
story. Sorry, I'm back. I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. And we are heading towards the end of our show. 10 minutes to go. So I can relate to that. We all been that. We can feel that rush of adrenaline. We can feel that scare, fear of falling down. And, you can probably relate to that moment when you had that fear you had that dream, for example. I had, for example, dreams that I was walking naked through the street, and that's really, really scary. I'm not trying to do that. I have no ambition whatsoever, but we can all relate to that fear. Now, as we are heading towards the end, I would like you ladies, let's start with Naira, to share with us your favorite Dare to Be quote.
Well, it's really a quote, but anonymous. I read it someday. I'm not sure who wrote it, but it's like keep up the good work and always dream big.
Hmm, beautiful. What about Darinka?
For me, is whatever you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. And it's from Henry Ford. And I believe it's in your belief, it's in your control to be brave and to really do it. And if you say I can't do it, or I'm afraid, or I don't know, you really won't do it, and you really will not know. So yeah, I can fully relate to this. And whenever I thought something I really can do it, even if I was scared from it, like the jump, it really
Hmm.
it happened. So yeah, that's by far my favorite quote.
It's definitely giving you the liberation moment if you are not scared of results, whether it's going to be a failure or not. So we've
Yeah.
had inspiring quotations, we've had amazing stories shared with us today with our community. We have lots of love from Patrick. I guess it's because you were singing today to us, Naira, and that was beautiful moment when we felt liberation. I wish you all, whoever is watching us, lots of daring moment, and whatever scares you, it's not gonna kill you. And
Yeah.
I always like to bring this quote. I don't remember the author. Dare to be. Regret is forever. If you don't dare, you may regret the fact that you did not do things you were scared
Yeah.
of. So we talked about the fact that we like to talk about the things that help our career. Naira, you shared with us quite often during our live streams what are the um, five skills that help the female's career. What about you, Darinka? What do you believe are the skills that contribute to females' success?
So one of the definitely the best skill is having good communication, and by that I don't mean just speaking, but also listening and hearing and understanding what somebody is trying to share, what communication is trying to convey, and not just the word itself, but also the body language, the whole empathy. And I believe we, as a women, not only as a women, I believe all humans have that, but maybe we as a women, the intuition and the empathy is helping us to understand a communication better. And implementing or using this power or secret to really have this good communication or flawless and consistent communication is something that can really help everyone's career grow, no matter if it's tech or not. And then the other skill, or I don't know if it's skill, it's a drive and ambition. So always be curious and always be driven to learn something new, to whatever, if it's directly connected to what is the area of expertise or something different, because the learnings and the opening your mind and opening the perspective and getting some new input into the brain to think about, and then to when you implement something in your work or in your personal life, you can connect all this new knowledge through this new perspective or new learning that you have. And that's the way that you can move forward and learn and grow in not only career but also in personal life and in personal growth, personal development, which I also believe is crucial and important. So I would highlight these two as the most important skills or attitude.
Uh, Absolutely. Only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly, Robert Kennedy said. Can you relate to that, what Darinka said, Naira?
Yeah. Okay. I'm really what Darinka said about being yourself and doing the body language things. That's correct. I want to just to add that you should practice more to be yourself more. I mean, like some trainers ask you um, to be in this way and say the things this way, but in my opinion, you just need to do whatever you are comfort with and to say it as you want it to, because people will only believe you as you are. Don't be like a robot. Um, Doing some structures as they said literally. You should do it your style and keep your authentic self in public speaking. If I'm going to say to talk about public speaking, and to just add one point, in the work field, try to work in the field that you feel comfort with, works in the field that you love. Don't push yourself because there is more salary in this field and less salary in that field. You just like to need to do whatever you feel comfort with. Yes.
Absolutely. The world is full of chat GPT and automation. We need
Yeah.
authentic you today. You
Yeah.
need you to dare to be, as the theme for this year's Women's Techmakers Ambassador is. Now we have last comment from Darinka. You wanted to pass on the message to everybody who's watching us today.
So I wanted to add on when you said whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I want to modify this and share whatever doesn't kill you makes you unstoppable. Because whenever you feel this fear or this anxiety or this self doubt, this fear, and then when you actually do this, if it's personal or professional, it doesn't matter, and you actually succeed and to uh, conquer this self doubt and this fear what you have, you really feel, as you said, the word liberation, and you really improve your confidence, and you really get into this streak on just crushing your inner doubt, your inner fear, and just doing it. And then once you get into this cycle of being unstoppable, you really really feel this power. So whatever doesn't kill you really really makes you unstoppable. And yeah, this would be my closing thought or my closing quote for this show.
Oh, fabulous. Do you have, Naira, the closing quote or closing thought for today's
Yeah.
episode?
I just want to say, as we dare to be, no matter where are you in this world, no matter if you are being in a house or you are outside in on a car or living on whenever you are living or being, you can do whatever you want. You just need to dare to be what you want. It doesn't matter where you are in this world. Whatever you want, it's going to happen.
Absolutely. A man is as good as he has to be, and a woman is as bad as she dares, as Albert Hubbard says. And final thought from Catherine Hepburn: if you obey all the rules, you miss all the fun. That's definitely one thing to remember when you dare to be. Well, this has been a very challenging episode. We lost one speaker prior to the show. We lost another speaker during the show. I hope Rosemarie is well and she will be able to join us sometime in the future. Next week, we are going to talk about creating the perfect pitch with the pitch queen, who is Precious Williams. We encourage you to join us next week. Meanwhile, I would like to thank you very much to Esmeralda Mary, Jamil Navarosa, IPO Vit, and Olga Vasina for commenting and staying with us, hopefully till the end. I hope you are going to dare to be, no matter what the future may hold. And this is it for episode number 100. As always, our positivity quote comes from positive thinking only and goes, look for something positive in each day, even if some days you have to look a little harder. Finally, if you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude, as Maya Angelou says. Today is your day to hack the future, hack the positivity you want, hack daring to be. And thank you so much, Darinka and Naira, for today's
Yeah.
special episode. I hope you are going to achieve great heights, and I hope to host you again, maybe episodes sooner than 200. Thank you very
Yeah.
much, everybody. Thank you
Thank you.
also to our production team, Patrick, Natalie, Racy, Rashlin. It's great to have you supporting us. And Darinka and Naira, we are looking for that cover of magazine with your quotations. Thank you.
It was a
Thank
pleasure.
you.
Yay!